welcome to 30A Television. It's Beer Day, because we're recovering from last week's martinis. So anyway, I'm Julia, and this is...
Julia.
And...
Julia.
And we're the three Julias. Now today...
I bet they could count. Go ahead.
2. Now, today, as I just said, just a minute ago, it's Beer Day, and Julia's got some beers for us, don't you, Julia?
I do.
What you got, girl?
Not that mine go together in any way, shape, or form, but I do have 2 wheat beers here. We've got one that is from Boston, one of our favorite cities. Go Red Sox, Samuel Adams. It's a summer ale, nice and light. Then we've got a wheat beer here, Hoegaarden, which can be served with either a lemon or a orange to give it a little flavor. And don't be afraid of the cloudy look to it. It is just fine. It's the wheat in there. And then if you're watching your figure and summer's coming up and you're going to the beach, then here's your little Miller Genuine Draft 64, or as Matt likes to call it, water in a can. If you add a lime or anything to it, it is also very good. But
beautiful.
Good. Why don't you pour yourself one of those?
Yeah, let's crack one
Show
open.
us how it's cracked.
Summer is coming.
Crack one open.
Now, have you tried that with the lemon too? Maybe that would be really good if you like it with lime.
I have only done lime, but I will try lemon today. I bet it'll be good.
Awesome.
Let's do that. And I've got a couple of beers here from sunny England. It's called Boddington's. And from even sunnier Ireland, it's Guinness. And we're actually going to cook with the Guinness today because it's going to go in our shepherd's pie / pot pie without the crust. So I'm going to pour the Boddington's here because what it's called is a cascading beer. Most people have never even seen one / heard of it.
Doesn't it have something inside?
And it has a little widget inside the can.
A widget?
I think they call it a widget.
It's a widget.
I don't think it's a small person.
No, it's called a widget. No, it's not a small person.
Well, what it does
And that's politically incorrect, so watch yourself.
I said little person.
Exactly.
So what it actually does is it creates a flow of air through the beer. And what that does is give it a lovely head, and we do like that. So you can see how the beer is working together here.
Oh, it's just rising up from the bottom. It's coming up.
Those are actual projects. They're little micro bubbles, and they're going to make the head, and it makes the head more permanent through the glass. It makes it very tasty.
And the Guinness does that as well.
And as a matter of fact, it does. We'll show you that too, I guess, if you want, while you're talking about your stuff.
Okay.
Now, Julia, let me ask you a quick question, because I know you do drink Guinness all the time. Have you ever had it with champagne?
I have, and
I heard that.
It makes for a short evening.
We don't need any help in that department, right? We like our evenings to last a little bit, but we do have trouble staying awake sometimes, having to deal with those martinis at noon. You know.
What do you got going on over there?
What I've got going on over here now, if you start your day with a wicked hangover, which some of you may or may not do on occasion, we know we try not to, but it does happen. Instead of drinking a Bloody Mary to get that vodka right back in your system, you're going to drink a bloody beer. I swear. Now, the beer that I'm using for this is Fire Rock. Now, this is a microbrew from Hawaii. That was clever, Matt. This is a microbrew from Hawaii, and it's absolutely really delicious. It's
Did it come on an airplane?
It did come on an airplane.
Not a boat?
Not a boat.
Saw her there, didn't I?
Could have been a boat. I don't know what it came on.
No, come on. You can't have a bloody beer. Seriously.
It's a bloody beer. You're going to do about 3/4 of your beer. See?
They drink this in Brooklyn.
They drink it everywhere. You'd be surprised. Now, I like to use I like to make my own Bloody Mary mix, but I didn't really have time this morning based on, that shopping thing. Locally made Zing Zang is delicious Bloody Mary mix. So you're going to put a dash in there.
Zing Zang? What's fun to say?
Give it a shake. Pour it in. There you go. And now I like to put in just a dash of Worcestershire sauce.
I hope it tastes better than it looks.
I know, it's not pretty, but look, it looks the same. And then you throw in, I like to use pickled vegetables, a couple of pickled string beans.
Is that because you were pickled the night before?
Exactly. Get that pickling action going. A couple of pickled onions.
So young.
And it's absolutely delicious. And I know you don't believe me, but I'm going to show you how you drink it.
Well, I'm going to drink so we're going to take a quick break because,
that is delicious. Can I just tell you what?
I'm going to try the Boddingtons and then we'll take a sip of this.
Give it a
swill.
Look, and if you like a Bloody Mary and you like beer, it's the same thing. You're just putting them together. Cheers.
Cheers. Now, we'd like to thank Culinary Gallery in Scott for allowing the Treat Julies to be filmed here. So isn't that great?
It is, and
So-
it's a great place to
Bring
come
them
and
away from home.
do some
Yeah.
cooking. We did a cooking class with them the other night, a wine dinner cooking class. It was really fun. We had a great time, didn't we?
It was
did.
fantastic.
So check him out for that.
Cheers. We'll see you in a minute.
Cheers.